I remember very strongly being in 9th grade English class and reading Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, and it just blew me away. He was writing about, topics like poverty and class divide and things that had a lot of meat behind them, and all these little threads of plot that seemed to go nowhere until you got to the end and you're like, holy cow, how did he bring all of that together? It was just amazing for me. So it was all over at that point. I knew that I was gonna study English. The biggest, most important part of understanding how to be a good writer is understanding that writing is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. Writing is a craft. Writing is work. I always tell my students, everybody complains about taking a writing course. Everybody complains about taking a writing course, and I think that's because writing is hard. It takes time to craft it in a way that's amenable to your audience. And I think students are scared of that, understandably, but once you hone that skill, that is when the real power of writing sort of comes to light. For me, I love to tinker with writing. I love to tinker with sentences and play around with them. And that to me is when a writing not only comes to life, but it's when it becomes personal. Even if the ideas are something that I've maybe collaborated on with other individuals, the style is all mine, no matter what the content. If you can marry writing with any other discipline where you have the skill to persuade and the content knowledge of another discipline, you marry those two together and you can do extraordinary things. You can communicate across divides, and being able to understand how to do that is a skill that will take you very far in this world.